My beloved child, before this message reaches the deepest place in your heart, I need you to promise yourself one thing: don't skip. Stay here. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you. Something that was never meant to arrive by accident has started moving around your life at this very moment. There are messages that people hear and forget in minutes, but this is not one of them. This is different. This carries a feeling you have carried silently inside your chest for far too long. Somewhere inside you, there has always been a question that appeared late at night when the world became quiet, a question you never spoke loudly. Is someone out there truly connected to me? Is there a soul that somehow knows me even before meeting me? And right now, I need you to listen carefully, because what you are about to hear may explain feelings you never understood. Stay till the end, because something once in a lifetime is waiting for you. There are invisible connections that eyes cannot see and hands cannot touch. Strange connections. Beautiful connections. Connections that somehow exist before two people ever stand in front of each other. Have you ever suddenly thought about someone you have never met? Have you ever felt a strange pull toward a future you couldn't explain? Have you ever walked through ordinary days while feeling that something was missing, not because your life was empty, but because someone was absent? That feeling was never random. Don't skip. Listen carefully. Because your heart remembers things your mind forgot. For so long you have wondered why certain moments felt different. Why certain songs touched you deeply. Why certain dreams stayed in your mind after waking up. Why some nights felt heavier than others. You thought maybe it was imagination. Maybe it was coincidence. But what if I told you something surprising? What if I told you that souls recognize each other before people do? What if I told you that before two lives finally meet, their hearts begin whispering to one another from a distance no eyes can measure? Something huge is waiting for you. There are people who enter our lives and disappear like passing clouds. They teach lessons and move away. But soulmate connections are different. They do not arrive simply to pass through. They arrive carrying pieces of ourselves we thought were missing forever. And before they arrive physically, signs begin appearing. Tiny signs. Quiet signs. Strange feelings. Unexplainable moments. And perhaps, without realizing it, you have already started seeing them. Think carefully. Have you recently felt your emotions becoming stronger? Have ordinary moments suddenly felt deeper? Have you found yourself looking at the sky for no reason at all? Have you caught yourself smiling unexpectedly, or feeling emotional without understanding why? Don't skip. Stay with me, because this part matters more than you realize. Because something begins happening before soulmate paths cross. Hearts begin preparing. Souls begin shifting. Old chapters begin closing. Things that no longer belong start falling away. People who were never meant to stay begin creating distance. Situations begin changing unexpectedly. At first it feels confusing. Sometimes it even feels painful. You wonder why certain things are ending. You wonder why certain people feel farther away. You wonder why life suddenly feels unfamiliar. But listen carefully. Not every ending is loss. Sometimes endings are simply doors opening quietly. Sometimes the universe removes noise because something beautiful is approaching. Sometimes the emptiness you fear is actually space being prepared. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you. Right now. While you are listening to these words, someone somewhere may also be feeling something they cannot explain. Someone may be looking out of their window tonight with a strange feeling inside their chest. Someone may be wondering why they suddenly feel hope after feeling lost for so long. Someone may be asking questions with no answers. And what if the reason feels impossible because the answer is you? Take a moment and feel that. Not think. Feel. Because some truths arrive through feelings before they arrive through words. Your soulmate connection was never created by chance encounters or random timing. Some connections move quietly through unseen paths. They survive distance. They survive waiting. They survive seasons of loneliness. Because what belongs together does not disappear simply because time moves slowly. Don't skip. Because what comes next matters. You have survived moments nobody knew about. You smiled through days that felt heavy. You carried silent battles. You stayed strong while hiding tears. You kept moving while feeling tired. You gave love even when you felt empty yourself. And maybe, just maybe, all those moments were shaping you. Because soulmate connections are not only about finding someone. They are also about becoming someone. The version of you standing today is not the same person you were before. You have changed. You have grown. You have learned things pain could teach and joy could never explain. And all of that matters. Because souls recognize growth. Souls recognize truth. Souls recognize light hidden beneath scars. Something huge is waiting for you. And right now, there is a feeling growing around this message, a feeling that something important is getting closer. Maybe you feel it already. Maybe your heart noticed before your mind did. Maybe that's why you stayed. Maybe that's why these words feel different. Because deep inside, part of you already knows. But don't leave yet. Because this is only the beginning. A strange silence is speaking around you right now, and if you are hearing these words at this exact moment, then listen carefully because this is not the place to leave. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are moments in life that look ordinary on the outside, but deep beneath them, unseen things begin moving. Most people never notice these moments. They continue scrolling, continue rushing, continue ignoring the quiet signs standing directly in front of them. But you stayed. Somehow, through thousands of voices and endless distractions, you arrived here. That alone should make you pause for a second. Because not everyone reaches messages meant for their soul. There is something about soulmate connections that people misunderstand. Many think a soulmate arrives like magic, suddenly appearing with perfect timing and perfect answers. But the truth is far more beautiful. Before souls recognize each other, life begins rearranging itself in ways that seem confusing. Tiny pieces start shifting quietly. Emotions become stronger. Certain memories suddenly return. Certain feelings rise from nowhere. Suddenly your heart notices things it ignored before. Suddenly your eyes begin searching for something they cannot explain. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Right now, somewhere beyond what you can see, there may be someone carrying your name inside feelings they do not understand. Imagine that for a moment. Imagine someone standing beneath a sky tonight, feeling an unexplainable warmth in their heart. Imagine them wondering why hope suddenly feels alive again. Imagine them feeling that someone important exists even if they cannot see who it is yet. Strange, isn't it? Yet some of the most powerful things in life begin as invisible feelings. And maybe this explains something you have been carrying inside yourself. Maybe this explains why some nights feel different. Why some mornings feel strangely peaceful. Why your heart keeps whispering that your story is not finished. Because it isn't. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Listen carefully now because this next part matters more than you realize. Sometimes soulmate connections begin speaking through signs before they speak through words. Have you looked at repeating numbers lately? Have certain songs appeared repeatedly? Have you felt drawn toward places, thoughts, or memories for reasons you cannot explain? Have you suddenly felt calm after long periods of confusion? Stay till the end. Because these things may not be random. What if your heart is preparing itself? What if your soul has started recognizing something before your eyes can? What if the reason you feel different lately is because something beautiful is getting closer every single day? People spend years searching outside themselves while carrying answers inside. They look for proof in the world while their hearts quietly hold the truth. And maybe your truth has been waiting patiently. Maybe your soulmate connection has been standing at the edge of your journey, moving closer step by step, moment by moment, while you were busy wondering whether anyone could truly understand you. Because here's the revelation nobody expects. Soulmate connections are not only about being loved. They are about being recognized. Recognized for the person you are when nobody is watching. Recognized for your kindness. Recognized for your strength. Recognized for your silent tears. Recognized for the dreams you hide from everyone else. Recognized for the version of yourself that never stopped believing, even after difficult days tried convincing you otherwise. And when that recognition arrives, something changes. Walls begin falling. Heavy feelings become lighter. Ordinary moments suddenly become unforgettable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you. Right now, I want you to think about something. Think about every disappointment that made you question your journey. Think about every goodbye that hurt. Think about every moment you wondered if you were walking alone. Now listen carefully. What if none of those moments were meant to break you? What if they were preparing space? What if every closed door was quietly guiding you toward one door that was always meant for you? Because soulmate connections are different. They don't arrive to complete broken people. They arrive to awaken something sleeping inside people who forgot how powerful they truly are. Maybe that's why your heart feels restless lately. Maybe that's why you feel change moving around your life. Maybe that's why these words feel strangely personal. Because something inside you already knows. And I need you to stay here because what comes next may become the moment you remember long after this video ends. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a feeling approaching you now, a feeling so quiet that many people would miss it completely, but not you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what you are about to hear may explain a mystery your heart has carried for longer than you realize. Sometimes life becomes strangely silent before something beautiful enters. Have you noticed that? Right before sunrise, the world is still. Right before a wave reaches the shore, the water pulls back. Right before a new chapter opens, life sometimes feels uncertain. And perhaps that is where you are standing right now, not at an ending, not in emptiness, but at the edge of something that has been moving toward you for a very long time. Listen carefully because this revelation surprises almost everyone. Soulmate connections do not always announce themselves loudly. Sometimes they arrive quietly, like a familiar feeling you cannot explain. You meet someone and somehow their presence feels known. Their energy feels familiar. Their words feel as if they have been waiting for you. And suddenly you ask yourself a strange question. Why does this feel like I have known them before? Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. There are moments your soul notices before your mind understands. Moments where time feels different. Moments where ordinary seconds feel unforgettable. Think back for a moment. Have there been times in your life where your heart suddenly felt awake for no reason? Moments where hope appeared without explanation? Moments where you looked around and felt that change was near? Maybe you ignored it. Maybe you convinced yourself it meant nothing. But what if it meant everything? Because not all connections are created the same. Some people enter your story for a season. Some people enter your story for a lesson. But some people enter your story carrying a mirror for your soul. They arrive to remind you of pieces you forgot inside yourself. They arrive to remind you that you are seen. They arrive to remind you that your heart never stopped being important. And right now I need you to hear this carefully. The connection waiting for you is not about perfection. It is not about fairy tales. It is not about impossible expectations. It is about recognition. It is about peace. It is about feeling understood without needing endless explanations. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't skip. Because there is another once-in-a-lifetime truth hidden here. Sometimes before soulmate paths finally cross, people begin experiencing an unusual feeling. They begin outgrowing things around them. Old habits suddenly feel empty. Certain places no longer feel the same. Conversations that once felt exciting suddenly feel distant. At first it feels confusing. You wonder why your heart feels different. You wonder why your spirit feels restless. But maybe your soul is simply making room. Maybe you are not losing things. Maybe you are creating space. Space for joy. Space for peace. Space for a connection that belongs in your story. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you. And imagine this for one moment. Somewhere, perhaps closer than you think, another heart may be preparing too. Another soul may be growing through lessons, through hope, through quiet moments. Another person may be wondering if someone truly understands them. Another person may be looking at the stars tonight carrying questions they cannot explain. And what if the answer standing at the end of their questions is you? Take a moment and feel that. Because sometimes the most powerful things are not loud. Sometimes the greatest moments do not arrive with noise. Sometimes they arrive softly, and change everything. Perhaps that is why your heart kept you here. Perhaps that is why you felt something while hearing these words. Perhaps that is why you stayed until now. Because deep down inside, beyond logic and beyond explanation, something inside you is beginning to remember. Not remember a face. Not remember a place. But remember a feeling. The feeling that your story still has something extraordinary waiting ahead. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what comes next may be the part your heart has been waiting for all along. A door that cannot be seen is opening around your life right now, and almost nobody notices the moment before everything begins changing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because this next revelation may be the one your heart remembers long after these words end. There are moments in life that feel small while they are happening, but later you look back and realize those moments changed everything. A single message. A single feeling. A single unexpected day. A single connection. And maybe, just maybe, you are standing inside one of those moments right now without realizing it yet. Listen carefully because this truth surprises almost everyone. Before soulmate connections finally become visible, hearts begin sending signals that words cannot explain. Suddenly, you become more aware of your own emotions. Suddenly, you notice beauty in ordinary things. Sunlight through a window feels different. A quiet evening feels different. A simple smile from someone feels different. And you wonder why. You ask yourself what changed. But maybe nothing changed around you. Maybe something changed inside you. Maybe your soul began recognizing that something meaningful is getting closer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there is another truth hidden here. People often believe they are waiting for love, but sometimes love is waiting for them. Think about that for a moment. While you wondered whether someone would understand you, someone may have been growing into the person meant to meet you. While you questioned your path, someone else may have been walking their own journey. While you felt uncertain, unseen pieces may have been moving perfectly behind the scenes. Strange, isn't it? How two stories can travel separately for so long. How two hearts can live completely different moments. How two souls can carry invisible threads leading them closer without even realizing it. And then one day, everything changes. Not because of magic. Not because of coincidence. But because timing finally opens the door. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't skip. Because what comes next matters. There were moments when you felt forgotten. Moments when you questioned your worth. Moments when you wondered whether anyone would ever understand the deepest parts of who you are. But listen carefully now. Your story was never behind. Your journey was never late. Your heart was never invisible. Because soulmate connections are not races. They are not competitions. They are not about reaching someone before everyone else. They are about arriving at the right moment with the right heart. And maybe that is why everything happened exactly the way it did. Maybe every lesson mattered. Maybe every delay mattered. Maybe every difficult season carried hidden meaning. Because every step shaped you into the person standing here today. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that all those moments you questioned suddenly make sense. Imagine understanding why certain doors closed. Imagine understanding why certain people left. Imagine understanding why your heart kept telling you not to give up. Because sometimes answers arrive slowly. But when they arrive, everything becomes clearer. And perhaps that moment is closer than you think. Perhaps your heart already feels it. Perhaps that strange feeling you cannot explain has been trying to tell you something all along. Because deep inside, beyond fear, beyond doubt, beyond every unanswered question, there is a quiet voice saying, keep believing. Keep moving. Keep trusting. Because your story is still unfolding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And the most surprising part of all, the beautiful connection your soul has been searching for may already be moving toward you at this very moment, just one chapter away.